Hello everyone, ready to do some scalping today? I think you will enjoy the video because we will be working with that fast trading strategy on binary options. A reminder, today we are trading on pocket options. The link is in the description. And of course, the description contains a link to my free Telegram channel where I try to post trading signals for you every day, as well as analyze various strategies. Therefore, the group is highly beneficial. If you are interested, be sure to join and let's get started. So we have switched to the platform. First of all, we need to switch to the line chart. So let's switch to the line chart. Generally, we can work with absolutely any chart. The most important thing is to choose the expiration time personally. Recommend taking 15 seconds. In my honest opinion, this specific expiration time, well, maybe not the most convenient for quick scalping, is actually considered the safest option. And very soon you will indeed understand why. So the initial trade amount will be $100. Alright, let's start working with this asset immediately right away. We're opening a trading position here for an increase. At this moment, I'll explain why I decided to open a position for an increase here while we wait for the completion of the trade. So we earned the first $92. Now let's analyze the results. Look, the situation is as follows. We pay attention specifically to these impulsive movements, that is the reverse impulse. Here's an impulse, for example. Here's an electrical impulse. Indeed, such as here, and here will also be an electrical impulse. The main point is to catch these significant moments, these crucial reversals, these important moments, these ones. If you learn to identify in a timely manner when a potential reversal will occur in scalping, almost all your trading positions can close in profit. Given the crazy volatility that can occur with such assets, your trades can indeed go on huge winning streaks 100% of the time. But the most important thing is to simply learn how to catch these reversals. Look, the price behaves on such charts as follows. There is a smooth upward movement, then a sharp spike. When a sharp spike occurs, your task is to try to open in the opposite direction at that very moment. There are exceptional moments in the market when the price continues to go up even after a sharp impulse, sometimes. But this is very rare, so to avoid such mistakes, your balance should have a sufficient amount, generally speaking, so that you can definitely use coverage. That is, use the martingale strategy for 1 or 2 steps. In general, 1 or 2 steps will be quite enough. I think the principle is clear. Look, as I said, in this situation, we have already worked with the existing upward movement, but the price reached this point here. So, you see, this was also a good impulse. If we had opened here as well, we probably could have gotten a profit. Next asset. We are again looking for something more or less volatile, where there are good sharp price impulses. For example, here, in this scenario, here is the situation. First, we essentially have the price currently moving in a slightly horizontal channel after a slightly upward movement. It is important to understand the preceding movement, whether it was downward or upward. From here, we need to proceed further. So, in order to get a better view, we zoom in on the chart as much as possible and take a detailed look. Here we have an intermediate level of support and resistance, meaning you can see that reactions occur precisely from this level. A breakout is happening right now. We are waiting for the price to touch the main support level. The price must definitely fall here, if not now, then a little later. This is exactly the kind of moment we need to wait for in order to open in the opposite direction. Here, the movement is happening, and at this reversal point, I open a trade. So you see that, as you can clearly observe, the price has actually touched this support level. And right after this touch, after a sharp impulse downwards, we have a reverse impulse. The second trade is plus $92. It's a very simple situation. The most important thing is not to overtrade. Don't linger, just work through it. Wait for that minimum, that maximum. Overall, it doesn't matter. Work through it and move on to another asset. There's no need to sit and stare at one chart for hours. It won't bring you any results. Here, you just need to turn off all emotions and take control of yourself. So, let's move on. First, zoom out the chart. Here is the situation. We have a smooth upward reversal happening, and there is a support level here. So, how are levels constructed? We take the levels based on the minimum touches or the maximum touches, where there are the most touches. Here you see impulses, 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 a sharp spike upwards. Here the price reaches the resistance zone, most likely exactly to the zone. Approximately here we have a resistance level, and the price has now approached it. Here we open in the opposite direction, also for 15 seconds. I think that we might get a profit here, but as you can see, as I mentioned, we can have situations where the price continues to move up after a sharp impulse. Unfortunately, in this case, first, our percentage yield is low, and second, we did not get a reversal. Therefore, we keep the asset, and indeed we will definitely recuperate on another asset. There is also a reversal happening here, but this situation is very cyclical. Good volatility. We definitely wait for a new high and absolutely open in the opposite direction, or a new low and also undoubtedly open in the opposite direction. So here's what happens. We open with approximately 3 trades of $100 each, and from this level we simply just wait for a reversal. If the reversal doesn't happen, it's no big deal. As I mentioned, you should have a balance to cover yourself. So now we open our $100 trade at this particular moment in time at a lower point with our strategy and wait for another reversal. Sometimes there are situations when the price doesn't immediately aim to reverse. And overall, friends, this is absolutely normal. The most important thing is to learn to be patient. I hope you enjoyed the video. Today we discussed what scalping is, what situations are best to look for, and how to scalp correctly. If you have any questions, ask in the comments. Also, please subscribe to my free Telegram channel. The link is in the description. See you next time.